found dead in an alley years ago, choked on his own vomit. Seems his idea of family life was drinking himself silly, then coming home and using her as a punch bag. The kid as well, I shouldn't wonder. So, you'll be going back to the country now, will you?
Not without William, I won't. Keep an eye on him, will ya? Thanks.
He's in deep shock, Mr. Oakley. We've had to keep him well sedated, I'm afraid.
Well, saves combing, I suppose. How are you feeling now?
I had a nightmare. They stuck this needle in me. Can't I come in with you, Mr. Tom?
I'm afraid you have to leave now.
Don't go. Stay a bit more.
Now, you just concentrate on getting yourself better, all right?
Not something I have a lot of faith in myself, mind you, drugging them. You'll be Mr. Tom, then?
Tom Oakley.
My name's Stelton. I'm a psychiatrist. I work in conjunction with a children's home. Our feeling is that he'd benefit from treatment there.
What sort of treatment?
Psychiatric treatment.
I'd like him to come back home with me.
As I understand it, you aren't actually related to him, Mr. Oakley.
So, are there any other relatives who'd take him in?
Well, that's, of course, something that we would have to go into.
And if there aren't?
As I said, there is the children's home.
did I get here?
I kidnapped you. That's what I did, boy. I kidnapped you. I kidnapped you. I kidnapped you!
Well, they seem to have patched you up pretty well at the hospital, William. Now, you just settle down. I'll call in to see you again tomorrow, all right? The sores will soon heal, of course. It's the wounds inside we need to worry about.
Right.
And you do realise, don't you, Tom, that sooner or later they're bound to come looking for him.
Nah, they're far too busy to go chasing evacuees. Besides, they didn't even know he was in London. She sorted that.
Good night, then, Tom.
Night, Doctor. Oh, and you will let young Zach know he's back.
You mean he hasn't been around here yet?
Hey! Come on now, come on.
It's him, Mr. Tom. It's him.
How are you feeling?
I want to come down.
Yeah, all right. Oh, dear. That's all right, all right. Get back in. There we are. Don't worry. Don't worry. They'll get stronger. There we are. Don't you ever knock?
Sorry. So, was him today, Mr. Oakley?
When he's had his breakfast, you can.
But he takes ages. You know what he's like. He'd choose everything.
We thought we all did.
Not everybody. I just give one a quick bite to swallow it.
Mr. Tom,
Yes?
is that Zach down there?
Go on now. You take that up.
Thanks, Mr. Oakley.
So what's been happening while I've been away?
Not a lot. Been dead boring, really. Oh, except Mrs. Hartridge's husband got shot down and killed. Lisa never found him. But she still had the baby, okay?
Baby?
You did know she was having a baby?
No.
But you must have noticed how big she'd got. You do know about sex and stuff, don't you?
Only it's something dirty and you go to hell for it.
That's rubbish, Will. My dad says sex is just a man and a woman's way of showing how much they love each other. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for sex, any of us.
But can't a lady have a baby on her own?
Of course not. There has to be a man involved.
Right, Zach. Home time for you, I think. You don't want William overdoing it.
But I can't come and see him tomorrow, Mr. Oakley.
Of course you can.
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow then, Will.
So, what's all that about then?
Zach says a lady can't have a baby without a man.
Oh, yeah?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Trudy's dead, isn't she?
I think you knew that already, didn't you?
And I killed her.
You killed her?
I should have got out. I did try. Honest, I did.
Well, of course you did. Only you were tied up, right? Only what you have to remember is that the way she treated you and the baby was because your mum was sick, William. In fact, very sick, I'd say, to do what you did. The trouble was, with this war on, people so busy surviving themselves to even notice, so there was no one to help. Now, you tell me something, William. This nightmare you keep having, It's always the same one, right? And it's always the same man. Who is he?